1300 hours, Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Hassan Gilani. First, the headlines. Prime Minister says Pakistan has immense potential to become a tourist destination owing to its splendid landscape and diverse culture. Ministry of Commerce has evolved a policy aimed at reducing the import bill and boost exports to manage the balance of trade. On the World Humanitarian Day today, Pakistan has urged the global humanitarian fraternity to do everything it can to ameliorate the worsening humanitarian situation in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. The US peace envoy for Afghanistan says political agreement between Afghan government and Taliban is the road to end the war in the country. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan says construction sector alone has the potential to give boost to economic activities and mentioned that several incentive packages were given by his government for housing sector. The Prime Minister stated this during an interview with a private news channel on completion of 2 years of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf government. Imran Khan said Lahore's River Ravi urban project and Karachi Bandal Eye would be the mega projects to be built as the modern infrastructures in the country's two major metropolitans. He said Pakistan had immense potential to become a tourist destination owing to its splendid landscape and diverse culture. Ministry of Commerce, through tariff rationalization and budgetary intervention, is promoting Make in Pakistan, which aims to reduce the import bill and boost exports, managing the problem of balance of trade. According to 2 years performance report launched by the government, various reforms have been initiated to better commercial intelligence, trade diplomacy, market access, and also to follow the diversification of export products in international market. The key objective of the policy is to diversify Pakistan's exports in terms of product diversification as well as geographical diversification. Chinese state-owned company China National Petroleum Corporation has provided $100,000 to Ministry of National Food Security and Research in order to strengthen its efforts against desert locust. The check of $100,000 was handed over to Federal Minister for National Food Syed Fakhr Imam in a ceremony in Islamabad. 272,128 patients have recovered from coronavirus in Pakistan. According to the latest statistics, the total active COVID-19 cases in the country are now 12,116. 613 new cases surfaced during the last 24 hours, with 11 deaths reported. 22,859 tests were carried out during this period. Pakistan has urged the global humanitarian fraternity to do everything it can to ameliorate the worsening humanitarian situation in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. In a statement issued on World Humanitarian Day today, Foreign Office spokesperson Zahid Hafiz Chaudhry said the international community should play a role for lifting the year-long draconian military siege and provision of unfettered access and assistance to Kashmiri people in the dire need of healthcare. The spokesperson said, "We reiterate the need for evolving a strategic approach to address humanitarian emergencies, preventing conflicts from eruption and peacefully resolving long-standing disputes and conflicts." Pakistan has extended warm greetings and felicitation to the government and people of Afghanistan on their 101st Independence Day. In a tweet, Foreign Office spokesperson Zahid Hafiz Chaudhry reaffirmed Pakistan's steadfast support to the brotherly Afghan people in their quest for durable peace, security, development, and prosperity. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, complete strike is being observed today to condemn blasphemous remarks of a local BJP leader Satpal Sharma against Holy Prophet Hazrat Muhammad Rasulullah Khatimun Nabiyyin Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Call for the strike has been given by all parties Hurriyat Conference. The U.S. peace envoy for Afghanistan's peace, Zalmay Khalilzad, has said that a political agreement between Afghan government and Taliban is the road to end the war in the country. In a tweet message on Afghanistan's Independence Day, he said it is a very good time for all sides to consider reducing violence so the military forces of all sides can build political paths towards the peace. Iran has denied U.S. allegations that it offered bounties to Taliban militants in Afghanistan for targeting American troops. Iranian Foreign Ministry spokesman Saeed Khatibzadeh said that new claims are part of the U.S. propaganda to cover up its miscalculations in Afghanistan. And this is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.